provincial health officer, Dr. Bonnie Henry, who's been giving us really, really good advice since this pandemic broke. We've been relying heavily on her advice and the advice of Dr. Tam, the federal health officer, as well as local health authorities to make decisions. I also want to thank all of the people who are working on the front lines here in the city, around the region, across the province and across the country. These are very, very difficult times for everyone, and it's the people who are there on the front lines doing the heavy lifting, doing the hard work, and that includes service providers working both in senior centers, senior facilities, and also with our most vulnerable residents here in the city. So we've assessed the situation based on all of the most recent advice from the health authority that was given today, the provincial health officer. And we will be closing City or Crystal Pool as of 5 p.m. today. All programs there will cease, as well as all city-run programs at the Save-On-Fluids Memorial Arena. As of tomorrow, City Hall will also be closed, and we will only be accepting visits by appointment. So for development applications, those things can still proceed, but people will need to make an appointment to come into City Hall. All of the information to do so is on the city's website. I know there's been a lot of interest and engagement about the by-election. We are scheduled to hold a by-election on April the 4th. But we've received strong advice from the medical health officer at Island Health, Dr. Richard Stanwyck, who's confirmed with Dr. Henry. Their advice is that by-election should not go ahead. So we have sought an order from the province, which has the authority to cancel the by-election. So we should receive that order hopefully soon. But the advice now from medical officials is to cancel the by-election. All of the community centers in the city and senior centers are run by independent nonprofit societies. However, they are city-owned facilities. So we have requested and advised that all of the operations in the community centers and senior centers cease. This does include daycares. There are a number of daycare spaces provided by community centers. So our staff are working hard right now with community center staff to have as seamless a transition as possible, but we are requesting that all senior centers and community centers close down as well. That's the extent of the announcements. There are a lot. Bill, did I forget anything?
Just that the committee of the whole meeting on
Right,
Tuesday.
sorry. Yeah, one more thing, and then we'll certainly take questions. So the committee of the whole meeting, council's regularly scheduled meeting, which begins at 9 a.m. here on Thursday, will go ahead. The government must continue to sit. There are some important motions on council's agenda Thursday, including what the city can do, pulling out all stops to support businesses through these challenging times. So the committee of the whole meeting will go ahead. People can view the meeting online. Our committee of the whole meetings don't have opportunities for public participation anyway, so there's no worry about losing an opportunity for public comment there. We are assessing after Thursday how to move forward, and we'll have more information about committee and council meetings in the coming days. Before I turn to your questions, I do just want to acknowledge that these are extraordinary measures. I didn't imagine as mayor that I'd ever be closing the pool, the community centers. We know that the libraries are closed, we're closing City Hall, but these are extraordinary measures that are warranted by the extraordinary times we're in, and I really want to, just as the Prime Minister has and as all of the provincial and medical health officers have, ask Victorians to come together to help each other out through these times. So if you're not feeling well, stay home. If you know someone who's not feeling well and can't go out, make sure that they have everything they need to be safe and healthy